At this moment, as you can see, we have our ushers in the aisle collecting the notes from the members of our audience. We thought it was important that you at home see that so that you don't assume there's been any trickery in the handling of the cards. They are being picked up at this minute, taken directly from the people who have just filled them out. Therefore, it follows that Dr. Ireland cannot have seen them, as indeed he could not have done so. And they're being picked up by a member of our staff here, who all of us have in plain sight. And, of course, you will recognize when you hear your own questions referred to. And as you'll see now, Dr. Ireland has begun the, perhaps we could even get a closer shot here on that activity, the task of covering up all the area around his eyes with surgical tape, which has the, for whatever the point is worth, the Johnson & Johnson label inside the little roll here. And
would you like to verify? I cannot see, Steve. Under, around?
Yes, that's absolutely clear. Again, let me, could you get an even closer shot? Because I think around the country people think, oh, he's peeking someplace. No, this is all covered and it's right down here tight against the nose. So there's obviously no chance for light to get through there.
And would you tie me some bow knots back there?
All right. And this is a real thick blindfold. We checked these too, the three of them as a matter of fact.
It's amazing that even after I've put all this on, that certain skeptics who simply won't be convinced are inclined not to believe even then.
Huh. Well, I'm generally skeptical about such things, but you sure covered me the other night.
That's in case anyone thinks the holes are all lined up. Or that if, in fact, I might be peeking, and if the papers could be brought up here now, we'll get involved with those in just a moment.
Marty, if you... Oh, they're already here.
The other day I was accused of peeking out of here, Steve.
Yes, people actually have developed... They'll make up any theory to avoid thinking that...
Really, a lady told me that she thought I'd had a hole bored between my eyes and my nose and I could see out of my nostrils. That's the truth.
Yes. So now, as you can see, there's the tape completely under Dr. Ireland's nose.
And I asked a doctor about it because I wanted to know, but he said it's physiologically impossible.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to begin by saying hello to someone here by the name of Donna, and Donna, I believe, has written her paper in felt black pen. Where are you, please, Donna? Is it Donna like Cheston?
Just stand up if you would.
Can I hear your voice? Alston, that's close enough. I wanted to say that I do feel as though that you're a rather perceptive individual. You have a lot of capacity, especially in areas of foretelling events before they occur. And it seems that you have asked me something in regards to your husband, and I believe that your husband's in business with your father-in-law. Is that true, please?
That's right.
And can I tell you that things seem to be looking up as though they have not been just the way that they might be desired, but they do seem to be trending upward. There will be something good in regards to something to do with the Ozarks. Does that make sense to you?
That's right.
And I want to say to go ahead with something to do with the Ozarks. It does seem to me to be a wise decision, and something good will come out of that. I wanted to encourage you to pay a little bit more attention to your own inner guidance. I want to speak to a Ron, like Ramstead. Where are you, Ron? Are you out there? And did you come down here to visit the show from Santa Ana?
Right.
And we have not met before, have we?
Never.
It seems to me as though that you have an opportunity that was extended to me one time by Dr. Vasiliev at the University of Leningrad in Russia. You've been invited to go to Russia, isn't that true?
That's right.
And I seem to believe that you are going to go. It takes you into 1972, however, before you get to go. And it does seem as though that it will be a meaningful trip and certainly something that you should plan on doing.